Alright, Honkai Star Rail patch 2.6. Coasting along in space, fighting cosmic horrors and maybe dealing with a few galaxy scale betrayals? Well, not this time around. Now we are creating origami birds in school and we are listening to space ninjas dropping actually good rap lines. If this sounds insane, congratulations, you have been paying attention. And yes, of course, I'm here to summarize it all for you. So, let us start with the obvious. Our puppet overlord Owlbird is back as our host. If you thought he was gonna take a break due to all the VA strikes happening right now, think again. This bird works harder than your anxiety. Except this time around, our favorite talking owl didn't have full control. The IPC decided to hijack the livestream, which is weird because technically speaking, Owlbird works for the IPC. Make it make sense. Fortunately, Owlbird wasn't alone. This time we had a guest lineup featuring Dr. Reishu, Herta and Rappa. Now I know what you're thinking. Who the hell is Rappa? Well, she's our new Imaginary Erudition DPS, and she's also a ninja in space. Because apparently there's always more room in the galaxy for ninjas who think they are the main character in their own show. I mean, forget cosmic lore and unraveling deep secrets of the universe, just bring a ninja using space ninjutsu. Makes perfect sense. But before you click off in confusion or start making your own origami birds due to the sheer insanity of it, stick around. There's a major quality of life feature coming to the game, and this one is actually really good. More on that on a minute. First, let us talk about new zones. Because yes, we are going to get one. It is called Paperfold University. I wish I was kidding, we are going back to school. This prestigious academic institution located on Penacony is our next destination. You will be running around this giant paperfolding academy in a story called Banana Outrage. Yes, you heard me right, Banana Outrage. And as if that wasn't enough, the best student in this entire university is a banana monkey. I honestly don't know what to do with this information, just have a look at it yourself. But hey, at least you will get to see some majestic origami birds flying through the air. Yes, this is where we are heading now. Star Rail is officially a galactic origami bird game. And speaking of things that defy logic, let's get back to Rappa. She's not just your typical ninja, no, she's a galaxy ranger fighting evil with the power of ninjutsu. She's an Imaginary Erudition DPS character, so you can expect some serious damage potential from her. And honestly, she's probably going to be a lot of fun to play while you wonder what the hell is actually going on your screen. I will create a full review and guide for her 1 week before her release, so if you want to see that, sub to the channel. For those of you desperately clinging to your jades, let us talk about banners. In our first phase, we've got Rappa and Danhang as our 5-star characters, with Lynx, Juri and Yukong as our 4-star characters. That, in my opinion, is a fairly solid lineup. In phase 2, we've got Acheron and Avengewin, alongside March, Pila and of course Sampo. This one is really good, because we all know Avengewin a super solid follow-up attack unit and Acheron is, well, she's Acheron, so what else do you want me to say? Now, if you thought this patch was only about folding papers and dodging space taxes, think again. We've got a music festival on the horizon. That's right, a full-on intergalactic music festival. And this time, if you participate, you will get a free 4-star light cone. Maybe it will be good for Rappa, we will see, or maybe it will just sit in your inventory like 95% of your other light cones. And yes, while we are distracted by musical ninjas, Sampo's out there doing his usual shady business. He's got another side event going on in Belobog, so go and see what he's cooking up this time. However, the real juice in this patch is going to be the Simulated Universe update. We are diving into something called Unknowable Domain. And if that name doesn't already make you sweat, it should. This is the long-awaited continuation of Swarm Disaster and Golden Gears. And according to some rumors, we might finally see Herta in her true form, which, let's be honest, is probably going to be just as weird, or maybe hot, as everything else in this patch. I will be dropping a full guide for the Simulated Universe update when it releases, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you struggled with Swarm Disaster and Golden Gears. And now for the update that actually matters, the quality of life bombshell. The Simulated Universe store is finally going to sell previous event light cones. So if you missed a time-limited light cone because you couldn't be bothered to do the event, or more importantly, because you didn't play back then, well, now you can buy it. So there you have it. Origami birds, space ninjas, musical festivals, light cones, pain and misery in the Simulated Universe. What else do you want? Lastly, as we finish off this video, let me give you a few lines of Rappa's newest album, Universal Ninjutsu, featuring Herta and Dr. Ratio. I hope you will enjoy it, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
The way of the ninja, great land on my side. The hunt's luck's arrow is my compass and guide. Here to blaze a trail, how you thought I misspoke? We'll take a bet to your shootout, cause rules are meant to be pro.
Lo, all aboard the universe's #1 train. Here to keep us all connected, but you thought this was a game.